PR. Letters so broken, kid. I know a lyricist who's lyrically gifted, yet he never admits. Modesty, maybe it's honesty, cause many people don't understand how he feels. They get fascinated by the poet and not the person, and in truth he's not an open book cause the cover has a terrifying image that makes readers judge it. Yet I love it. I really love the way how he flows and the passion in every word as the story is told. Nobody knows how much emotions he puts into every exclamation mark and how my heart stops as I hear him say, J-O-E. I feel like I'm listening to a poet writing a poem about me, a story I've always wanted to tell, I just didn't know where to begin, and recently he wrote a poem called Letters to a Broken Kid. I lost my desire to read, all I do is write these days. Don't speak much either, just type these days. I've been on mute ever since the caller stopped calling. Ever since the sun stopped shining and it's been raining constantly, I miss the rainbow. And it's been long since I've sat outside alone and gazed at the moon and spoke to God about a couple of things that mean much to me. I just need a breath of fresh air and I can't get enough of it whilst I'm here. The claustrophobia restricts me from keeping a small circle so that I don't have one. Yet every now and then I need a friend, and yet friends aren't faithful and they sometimes leave one faithless. At least I'm not hopeless, cause there's a distinction between faith and hope, yet I prefer faith. And the definition thereof, to some it is insane, but I like the way God portrayed his character that is inhumane. I'm fighting for piety myself, trying to walk in the bloody footsteps of Jesus Christ. I waked up to a dim sun, hit by the clouds, a cold and wet day, and my thoughts are loud cause I'm thinking about what it can't be, not what it used to be. For once I'm not looking backwards, yet the future seems closer than ever and I'm in it down. Never really had many ups in my life is how it sounds, yet it's true, and I don't need sympathy. And something struck me as I was speaking to myself, that you sound like a depressed kid. Even if that's what it takes to write a letter to a broken kid, I'll do it. I am facing the same obstacles I was back then, and I have to go through it again and again. Some people want to be friends with me, yet I'm sometimes an antisocial pessimist. I just pray that the Lord forgives and look into the heart of the poet and see what drives him and see what deprives him from pulling on a happy face on a daily basis is how it used to be. Something told me don't get used to me cause I can't easily change. I had a conversation with myself, at least it helped. Part of me was honest, part of me held back. Part of me was trying to pull the knives out of my back, and it's sad that the people who hurt you are the ones who are close to you. He said this and he said that. Let me keep it like that. I said to myself, do you think you're going to be able to get over this complex that you have? I was ready to punch him and he just asked, why are you letting anger control you like this? I said this is a problem I've had ever since I was a kid. To be precise, I've contemplated many suicides. It was do or die, at least I tried it. It seemed as if the only thing that died was the heart in me. Now I can hardly speak cause every conversation that I have to engage in, the words cut deep, especially when I meet someone just like me. And I ask for people to pray for me, and I know that maybe one day I'll be released from the anxiety cause it really shows another side of me and the opposite of who I try to be. God, please hear my cry and my plea cause you're the only hope I have left and what I need. Well, I guess I partly understand what you mean, and some things aren't the way that they really seem. It's just that sometimes it's like you like to feel sorry for yourself and believe the sob stories that you tell yourself. You think you're the only one going through a dilemma, and that if you could have jumped off that balcony, it would have been better.